Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. How y'all doing out there? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully, your week has gotten off to a fantastic start. Hopefully, it's been smooth for the first couple days. Now we're to Hump Day. Just got to get over this, and it's on to the downhill slide, onward to the weekend. You got this. You got this. Good morning, Donna. Thanks for coming along this morning. So good to see you here. So good to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Really, really appreciate it. Before I get started today, wanted to apologize. I missed yesterday. Yes, it wasn't like it was just a blip. You didn't skip anything. Unfortunately, I had something come up yesterday that kept me from the time I needed to be able to do this show in the morning, just something I needed to take care of. So had to miss yesterday unexpectedly. Don't see that coming up, but you never know. I will try and be here every single day, but life happens. Sometimes you can't be here every single day, but I'm going to do my best because what I love doing is showing up in the morning to share some smiles, share some positivity, and hopefully get your day started in the best way possible. Speaking of that, what are we talking about on this day? It's a national day for something everywhere. So there's always some fun things to talk about. So let's go ahead and get to it. How about this today? Did you have one of these growing up? I did. Most people I know from around my age group did. I don't know nowadays. Do these get used nowadays? I'm curious if anybody knows. But yeah, today is Little Red Wagon Day. Of course, most famous current Little Red Wagon are the radio flyers, of course, but yeah, the Little Red Wagons were part of it. They were a staple growing up back in the day. You could do so many fun things with it when you were a little kid, whether it's hauling stuff around, whether it's riding in it like you see these little kids doing, whatever it might be. Little Red Wagons were so fun, and today's a day to celebrate those. Maybe you head out to Disneyland and go visit the Little Red Wagon for a corn dog today. Why not? Little bit of a different Little Red Wagon, but man, Disneyland corn dog, not going to turn that down on any day, especially Little Red Wagon Day. So why don't you get out there and enjoy a corn dog today at the Little Red Wagon, or however you want to celebrate it. Looking for something more on the sweet side, maybe not a corn dog person? Well, how about some nougat? Do you know what nougat is? Nougat is, the candy filling. Many people know it's in a lot of candy bars like Snickers, like Three Musketeers. There's lots of candy bars that have nougat in them. But the nougat can be made all on its own. It's kind of a combination oftentimes of sugar, honey, egg whites. Usually nuts are in there as well. Not always, but a lot of times you'll find nuts in them as well, like almonds or whatever. But yeah, just kind of a sweet confectionery candy, whatever you like. Again, mostly it's known now as something that fills many of your favorite candy bars, but it's great on its own. Looking for something a little healthier for you on this day? Well, today is also National Spinach Day. You like spinach? I like spinach. Actually, I should say I actually love spinach. I eat it virtually every single day. My lunch, I am such a creature of habit. Ask Michelle, ask my wife. I am a creature of habit. My meals, most days that are work days, are virtually the same every single day. Dinner changes on me, but what I eat during the day, I'm trying to keep my slim figure. So I try and eat small meals every single day. And for lunch, I often have about a half a turkey wrap every day, which is turkey, it's like one slice of turkey, one slice of cheese, some mustard, some tomato, and spinach. Yeah, that's what I have in there. But so yes, I love spinach. I have spinach virtually every single day. I also love a good spinach salad. I like spinach raw. Not that I hate cooked spinach, but it's not as much my thing. I do enjoy it like in an omelet. There are several things that have cooked spinach in them I enjoy. Just cooked spinach on a plate, not so much. But I do love spinach for many other reasons, and spinach is really, really good for you. Not that you need me to tell you that. Just ask Popeye. He knows spinach is good for you. But yeah, spinach, part of my regular diet. I don't know about for you. Tell you what, another somebody that's celebrating today that might like a little bit of spinach, well, how about a good manatees? How adorable are manatees, the sea cows? I'm sure you always see them out there chomping on something green. Usually it's a head of lettuce or something, but yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't mind a little spinach as well. But yeah, today is National Manatee Appreciation Day. Boy, do I appreciate manatees. I think they're adorable. I think they're so fun. I mean, they live the life, right? They just kind of cruise around, eat, just relax, enjoy, and they're good. You can go check them out at the Seas Pavilion if you're going out to Epcot today. SeaWorld, of course. Here in Florida, they're around. You can find them on cold days. There are certain spaces within Florida, those rare, super cold days, where they will just go to try and find the warmest water possible. And you can go to those spots and you can see dozens of manatees at one time. It's really, really interesting and really, really fun, kind of an interesting excursion if you're ever around here in Florida during when there's extremely cold weather for Florida. You can check it out. But of course, they're always trying to rescue them, save them, help them nurture back to health out at, like I said, the seas at Epcot. SeaWorld has them. They're all over the place and taking good care of them. But yeah, manatees, love manatees. And today's a day to appreciate manatees and hope that they live long and prosper, which works for today because today is National Live Long and Prosper Day, which I think we all hope for each other, for ourselves, of course, and each other. We hope that you live long and prosper. I hope you live long and prosper. Have a wonderful life. Have a wonderful, prosperous life. Hope for that. And this leads right into our birthdays because if it is your birthday, happy birthday to you. It is March 26th, 2025. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. I usually do, but kind of took me to this point. Anyway, March 26th, 2025. Oh boy. Do you celebrate your birthday with some cool people, including, yes, the reason why it's Live Long and Prosper Day? It would have been Leonard Nimoy's birthday today. Of course, Spock from Star Trek. He did many other things during his life, but you're always going to remember him as Spock from Star Trek, and something that he embraced as well. He would have been 94 today, born on this day in 1931. We lost him back in 2015. But yeah, such a great career, doing many, many things, like I said, but especially playing Spock, and happy to do so. He also was a great director, by the way. Directed a couple Star Trek movies, including the third of the Star Trek films, Search for Spock, and the fourth, The Voyage Home. But he also directed, you may not know this, I didn't know this, I was surprised when I saw this. He directed Three Men and a Baby. Maybe I heard that at some point, but I had forgotten. But yeah, he directed Three Men and a Baby, of all things. But he was also a photographer, he was an author, he was a singer, he was a songwriter. He did so many things during his illustrious career, a fantastic life. And yeah, he did live long and prospered all the way to 94. So yeah, happy birthday to him. Some other greats that you celebrate your birthday with, if it is your birthday today. How about amazing actor Alan Arkin? He won an Academy Award. He's won a Tony Award. His Academy Award came for Little Miss Sunshine, adorable movie that really enjoy. He was kind of this foul-mouthed grandfather in it, which was it just fits right into him. But he's been in many other things, including he was in Edward Scissorhands. He was in The Rocketeer. He was in the live-action Dumbo, which we talked a little bit about recently in our most recent episode, revisiting live-action remakes from Disney. Unfortunately, we lost him just a couple years ago in 2023, but he would have been 91 today, born on this day in 1934. Another great actor, James Caan, and another one we lost too early, even though he did live a fantastic, wonderful, long life. James Caan would have been 85 today, born on this day in 1940. He passed in 2022, but Godfather, he's Sonny Corleone, The Godfather. He was nominated for an Academy Award for that. He won an Emmy Award for playing Brian Piccolo in Brian's Song. Another great movie, a guy movie, total guy movie, but women love it too. But we probably, one of the movies more recent, I guess it's recent, but it's actually been a while, but it feels more recent, that we loved him in was Elf. Fantastic in Elf. Loved him in Elf. Anyway, happy birthday to him. How about great, amazing singer Diana Ross? She is 81 today, born on this day in 1944. Of course, with the Supremes, solo career, which was amazing. Actually, with the Supremes, um, the Supremes are still to this day the best charting female group of all time. They had 12 number one singles. Pretty incredible, pretty incredible. But she's done many more things. She's had an honorary special Tony Award for some of the things that she's done. She's won a Golden Globe and was nominated for an Academy Award for playing Billie Holiday in Lady Sings the Blues. So great acting career as well. Diana Ross, what a phenomenal singing, songwriting, acting life that she's had. Really cool. Another great singer. You know him. You can go out to Disney's Hollywood Studios, at least for now, and still see him in Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith. Steven Tyler turned 77 today, born on this day in 1948. Of course, Dream On, one of my favorite songs of all time. Walk This Way. So many great Aerosmith songs that I really enjoy. Steven Tyler. What an interesting guy. What an interesting voice he has. Talk about interesting, great, funny guy. One of the funniest guys of all time, in my opinion. I don't think that's going out too much on a limb. Martin Short turned 75 today, born on this day in 1950. He's an Emmy and a Tony Award winner, of course. He was in SNL. He was in SCTV. Of course, now Only Murders in the Building, one of our favorite shows, getting ready for another season coming up here, not too far away. But yeah, Three Amigos. Just the list goes on and on for Martin Short. He is so good and so funny. Anyway, 75 today, born on this day in 1950. And yes, Elizabeth Swann herself from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Keira Knightley turns 40 today, born on this day in 1985. Of course, she was Academy Award nominated for Pride and Prejudice. She was actually in the original, in the prequels, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. She was one of Padme's, Queen Amidala's handmaidens. As a matter of fact, steps into that role during a couple times as Queen Amidala. So she's even Star Wars, but she's had another fantastic career. All these people, great. What incredible careers they've had. So if it's your birthday today, you celebrate it with some pretty phenomenal people, but you're a phenomenal person. So happy birthday to you as well. Shameless self-promotion time. Gonna get out of here on this. We do have a video version of this week's episode out now on YouTube. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you already know this, but if you haven't subscribed, whenever we have one of these videos, one of our episode videos, when we're doing them pretty frequently now, you will know. So please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But yeah, it's out. It's available now. We revisit Disney's live action remakes, kind of talk about, some of these have kind of gotten some scorn, unfortunately. And I think that it's unjustified. We kind of give you some reason to, especially the movies that you see in this panel here, why you might want to revisit them and take a look at them again and see, you know what? Maybe they're not so bad. Maybe there's some good things that come out of it. Not everybody's going to enjoy these movies. Everything is subjective, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we just kind of point out some reasons why, you know what? We kind of like these films. They're not so bad. Not as bad as some people think. So maybe you'll want to check that out. Listen to what we have to say, and you can judge for yourself if you want to go back and take a look at these movies once again. We think you will. But hey, that's up to you. Again, you do you. You do you. Like I always say every day, you do you. All right, gonna get out of here. Another thing I say every day, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. It is a Wednesday. We're getting over the hump today, onward to the weekend. You got this. And I'll be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish, to bring you some more of all those things to help get your Thursday started. So I'll see you tomorrow. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. See you tomorrow.